HTML Video Tutorials Lesson 1, Creating a Web Page. It's important to understand a few things about every HTML web page that you make. The HTML part of the web page starts and ends with HTML tags. There are two major sections inside the HTML tags, the head and the body. The head area is not viewable when the web page renders in the user's browser. Instead, it sets up things like the window title, metadata information like keywords and description. On the other hand, the body area is the viewable part of the web page. This is where you put your text, images, videos, etc. Now there's one thing in every web page that's important to include, the Document Type Declaration, or DTD. A DTD tells the browser which tags can be used in the page and where the tags can be put. Put this statement at the top of your web page before the HTML tags or anything else. Now that we have our DTD specified, there are a couple things to keep in mind. First, all of your HTML tags should be in lowercase. Second, every tag should have a start tag and either an end tag if there's text inside or a slash at the end of the start tag if it's empty. Right below the DTD declaration, you'll want to put your HTML start tag, which should look like this. This has a couple attributes, the XMLNS, XML:lang, and lang, and you should put them in because of the DTD declaration. After this start tag, we put the head section like this. Inside the head area, we want to specify a couple things such as the title, the meta keywords and description, and also something called the content type, which is specified as text/HTML UTF-8 content because of our DTD declaration. The title is an important tag because it not only appears at the top of the window and on the tab of your page in the browser, but it helps search engines read what your page is about and helps your page get ranked higher. The head section should also contain meta information for keywords and description. It's not completely clear if search engines use this meta information anymore to rank pages, but it's a good idea to include them just in case. For keywords, pick up to 10 words or phrases that describe the content on your page and separate them with a comma like this. For the meta description, write a sentence or two that describes the content of your page. If it exists, the meta description will show up, for instance, in Google search results underneath the URL for your page. So after the close of the head tag, you can put the body start and end tags like this. Inside the body tags, you can put anything that you want to show on the web page, including text, images, and video. To put a heading on your web page, you can use the H1 tag. By default, the H1 tag is styled in a large font and has white space above and below it. The H1 tag is also used by search engines like Google to help understand what your web page is about. For body text, you can surround each paragraph with what are called P tags. By default, P tags have white space above and below them as well. Right now on this zoax.net HTML lesson page, you can download this lesson's HTML as a template and then modify it for your own web pages. If you want to see what the HTML looks like in a web browser, just save your file on your computer as index.html and then double-click it. It should open in a web browser by default since it has the HTML extension. And that's all you have to do to make your first web page. More HTML video tutorials coming soon at zoax.net. This concludes the lesson.